Hey everyone, this is Tell the Truth Radio, and I wanted to do a part two of This Week in Football. I wanted to break down the Cowboys demolish the Washington Redskins 56-14. It was a ridiculous beatdown. I mean, it was 42-7 at the end of the second quarter. Then the Cowboys called the dogs off because they could have scored 100 points the way they were rolling. And they just plowed through a decent Washington defense with a very good pass rush. The pass rush are arguing the side. It was a complete mess. I don't know if you recover from this. There's losses you could take, and there's losses like, wow, just not just get record beat in a record way, but to get beat and then there's turmoil. I feel bad for Jack Del Rio. He's a better coach than seeing this. I feel really bad for him. They just don't have enough talent. Dallas, I want to make this statement really loud and clear. The Cowboys are the most talented team in all of sports. I'm not saying they're going to go to the Super Bowl. I'm not sure because I did pick the Rams, but I'm going to break that down in a minute. The Dallas Cowboys talent level is second to none. The Golden State Warriors don't have this kind of talent. The Suns, the Bucks, the Nets, nobody. The Atlanta Braves, the LA Dodgers, no sports team, not anybody in hockey and even soccer. No sports team anywhere in the world has the talent level that the Cowboys have. They come at you in waves. And Elliott, he rushed for 37 yards and Pollard 34. But it wasn't that. He scored an 11-yard touchdown. They didn't need him because Prescott was big time. 131 QB rating, 28 of 39, 330 yards passing, 4 touchdown passes. And look at the balance. How do you stop this team? Cooper, 7 receptions. Schultz, their main guy, their main tight end to go in the end zone who scored a touchdown. Turner had 3 catches. CeeDee Lamb is usually their star player. He was pedestrian. Gallup had a big 40-yard play. Pollard caught the ball. Wilson and Elliott and Steele, they just come at you just ridiculously talented. And then on defense, they're quick. So you got Gregory and Lawrence and Brown and Curse. And then Vander Esch, as good as he is at linebacker, and Diggs is – I understand Micah Parsons is probably going to get rookie and defensive player of the year, both. But Trayvon Diggs is just – he'll get burned sometime, but if you try him enough times, he's going to burn you. He'll do a pick six or he will pick you off. So but beware when you're throwing his way. Maybe you'll burn him. A lot of times you're not going to burn him. And the Cowboys are they were just fantastic. Now, you're not going to score 56 points every week, but are they a Super Bowl team? They have the talent. Can they get through that threshold of all these years of coming up short? A lot of good Dallas teams I thought were going to the Super Bowl. I was like, okay, they're going to the Super Bowl, and then they wouldn't make it out of the first round. And I looked like Charlie Brown. I was Charlie Brown, and the reality was Lucy, and I kept missing the ball. So I'm real reluctant to do that this time. But no one's more talented than this sports team. No one. Golden State, the Braves who won the championship, the Dodgers who are loaded, the Bucks. Give me a team. I'll say you're not even on the Cowboys level as far as talent is concerned. I don't like their head coach, but if you got this much talent, it might not matter. It might not matter. McCarthy won with a ton of talent before and underachieved right after that. But he's got a ton of offensive talent. Well, you rolling out like that, everyone's getting 80 and 70 yards receiving. Well, you got that much balance. They would looked impossible to stop, and they looked impossible to move on. They're like a team. They would look like cyborgs. Now, the Skins are below average. So let's factor that in. The Cowboys are beating up on the NFC East which is not good this year. You got the Cardinals. And what's interesting is, say the Cowboys beat the Cardinals like 42-10. The Cardinals are not playing as good. The only problem is, what if the Cowboys beat up on the Cardinals, Cardinals make the wild card, turn around, have to play the Cowboys again with that memory of getting beat in their heads, and the Cardinals are fully healthy. I mean, they're not as good as the Cowboys, but what if they catch a team that's a wild card on fire, and all the pressure in the world is on the Cowboys because of how talented they overwhelm you with their talent. I was very impressed with the talent. Now I got to see if that transforms into a Super Bowl run, because you could run into Tampa again, beat them up, leave the door open, make a couple of mistakes, and then Brady has the ball with 2 minutes left and a chance to Tavici's going to send you home with your heart broken, and you're a better team than Tampa. You run into Green Bay and it's 2 degrees in Lambeau Field, and Rodgers is just on fire, and Rodgers has never really, with the exception of one regular season game, Aaron Rodgers has never lost to the Cowboys. Every single big game, Aaron Rodgers beat the Cowboys. So Aaron Rodgers is looking at the Cowboys like, I don't care whoever this podcaster is running his mouth. I don't care about that. I don't care about the pundits. I'm Aaron Rodgers. And he'll have that smug look, and he'll be like, whatever. They can't stop me. So the Cowboys have to instill fear or some type of I won't say lack of confidence. They have to get after Rodgers and make him uncomfortable. You can't have him comfortable, or you're going to get your heart broken. And if you're a Cowboy fan, you gotta get to the Super Bowl this year. I don't know if I'm picking them yet. I got to see the matchup with the Rams. The Rams can beat the Cowboys. The problem is Matthew Stafford plays like Brady and Rodgers, but Matthew Stafford has some messy moments where he'll throw a pick in his own end zone trying to be reckless. He has an arm. He has the best receiver in the league in Cooper Kupp. Adams is good. He might be second on Green Bay, but Cooper Kupp does everything. And the catches he made with the defense, knowing he's the guy, and Odell Beckham is starting to play well. That pattern he ran the end zone was spectacular. And Sonny Michel is bringing it. Now, can you run on Dallas? Can you run on Parsons? And I saw a couple times on the left side where the Rams got in trouble with the pressure. If Parsons is on that side and it's one single blocker, Whitworth, who's 40 years old, trying to guard Parsons, that could be a strip sack and that could be curtains. So the Cowboys don't have to make adjustments. The Rams have to make adjustments when they see the Cowboys. We got to pay attention to the edges. We got to run it enough, and we got to let Beckham be the second guy when they're keying on Kupp. And we got to be balanced. We got to put some points on the board. And we got to make sure we stop that run. And we got to figure out how to Aaron Donald and Floyd and those guys got to cause havoc. And they got to be home. If they're going to Dallas, they got to be home for all the games leading up to Green Bay. I think Green Bay gets the home field advantage.